Hello, 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 my name is Tim Cleaver. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm asking the age-old question. Can you make $1 million in your first year in Stardew Valley? And by watching this video, I hope we will get to the bottom of this question. We will get to the bottom of this question. So thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. As you can see here, this is day 28 of winter, year 1. So the last day of winter, year 1, the last day of year 1, basically. And I will kind of walk through how I made $1 million in the first year. As you can see, I did make $1 million in the first year. And by following this guide, you will too. It's not really a guide, it's just kind of how I did it. And it should work for you too. Cranberry cobbler? Sweet. Okay, so let's have some espresso. I wish I took screenshots and videos throughout my journey. So I'll try to remember as best I can. I chose the Four Corners farm. And basically, I saved up money by fishing for the first few days. Yes, okay. Day 1, we planted the parsnips. I didn't spend the $500. I went fishing between the time of the start of the game and the time that the mines open. On day 5, I believe it is. Sold those fish. And then the mines opens. That was day 5, and I spent basically all the time mining. Yeah, the goal was to like get to the bottom of the mines as quickly as possible. And I think I don't remember when I did that. I think it was spring. And then next big milestone was the spring festival, the egg hunt festival. So yeah, I know I had 7,000 gold by that time. I didn't spend it on anything. So I bought, what is that, 70 strawberry seeds. I planted those. And right now I'm looking for, what am I looking for? I thought I had cranberries. Anyway, yeah, so I bought the strawberry seeds, planted those. I made a bunch. No, I still had to water the crops at this time. I'm sorry. But yeah, one of the goals in the mines was to get sprinklers. Or ingredients to make sprinklers. The basic sprinkler, at least. Yeah, this, yeah. So all you need for that is copper bar and iron bar. And I made a few of those. How many did I make? 6. Okay, so not as many as I just said, maybe, but they came in handy. Made it to the bottom of the mines. So let's go summer. Summer, I bought blueberry seeds. I don't remember exactly how many, but by this point in the game, I think this first section here was filled with the. Yeah, I think I had 6 here. Yes, I had 6 here in this area, and then I had a bunch of the quality sprinklers. Yeah, I had 73. So I had a bit more of those. Yeah, these were basically, it took up the entire first northeast quadrant of the map here. So yeah, planted the blueberry seeds with the sprinklers now, so I don't have to water them. That means I have more energy. And then we collected a duck egg. There's a few upgrades to this playthrough that I, in retrospect, maybe could have passed on or exchanged it for something else. I got the kitchen, and I spent $10,000 on that. But I didn't really use it. I guess I really only used it to turn coffee into espresso. Oh shit, who's this? Hello?
How you doing? Good, that's good. Well, I just wanted to say I appreciate your business. I'd like to remind you that Pierre's generous to carries the finest seeds and produce anyway. Hope to see you in the store very soon. Bye.
I didn't know he sounded like that. That's crazy, Pierre. Man. Pardon me. Okay, so, one thing I wanted to do... Well, the main thing, the only thing I wanted to do with this $1 million here... So yes, I did make $1 million in my first year. That answered the question. That's the end of the video. Bye. No, I'm joking. Please continue to watch. What am I talking about? We're going to the desert today. And we don't need PAM services because we have a warp totem. Or do I keep them in here? Yes. And we can always trade for more. Do I have? Yes, we have those. We can trade those. Okay, let's go to the desert to buy what I wanted to buy with this $1 million. And we pick up all the artifact spots, and coconuts, and stuff like that. Actually, yeah, we're going this way anyway. Sweet. Okay, also, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I did the quest where you go into the bus tunnel to get to put the battery in the power slot, and then that unlocks that quest, so you can get in here to buy the thing from this shady looking guy here.
Psst. I have a statue of endless fortune for sale. Only $1 million. What do you say?
I say I'll take it. Hell yeah. So that produces like a random good thing every day, like a iridium bar, gold bar, or diamond, or these things, omnigeode. Or if it's someone's birthday, it produces their favorite item. So you never have to scrounge and look up what the town's folks' favorite item is for their birthday. So I find that invaluable. So yeah, that's one of the challenge criteria I wanted to accomplish for this playthrough, to get that as fast as possible so I don't have to worry about that. So buy one of those. Okay, so we're doing the mines. I locked that pretty fast. I think the first upgrade I got was the inventory upgrade, like the $2,000 one and then the $10,000 one. Let's see here. Then just looking through this, see if we could put anything back in there. Okay, yeah, let's go back home. Put that statue up. Yeah, so upgrading my pickaxe was top priority. I upgraded that to iridium, and then I only upgraded the steel axe enough to break the big tree stumps. That's it, basically. The rest, I knew I wanted to have enough money by fall to buy a bunch of cranberries, but I wasn't counting on cranberries as the main source of income, only to be able to upgrade my tools, basically, and the cost of that. Because that was close to 100,000. Because I know the iridium is what, 25,000, so then 10,000 for the gold, so maybe more 50,000. Anyway, yeah. So bottom of the mines, you get the Skull Cavern key, right? But that's no use unless we have the bus unlocked. So yeah, I didn't go to the community center route. I'm going. Oh no, sorry, I'm not going Joja Mart. I'm going Community Center Mart, but I didn't focus on that really. Focusing on the Community Center just enough to unlock the bus repair, basically. And that's $42,500 in gold, I believe. So it's a good investment. And then basically, what I did in wintertime. Actually, before we get to wintertime, I guess we could sell these, right? For extra 50,000. Yeah, basically all I did was like Skull Cavern, honestly. I wish I had an iridium bar to show you guys here. I don't. But yeah, I sold the most of my iridium bars I sold, basically. As you saw earlier with those crystallariums, you need 2 bars to make 1 crystallarium. Oh, cool, we can donate that. Yeah, and use the crystallariums to make jade, to make them tradable to the desert merchant there. To trade for staircases to get down the Skull Cavern easier. So there's only like one day really where I use those, and that was like the very good luck day. I spammed like at least for 100, probably once a week. And that got me a lot of iridium bars. Yeah, each iridium bar sells for 1,500. If you took, I'll show you my skills here. So yeah, so I took miner plus 1 ore per vein, and then blacksmith. Metal bars worth 50% more. I did have to buy some coal. I think it's... Let's go check, actually, if it's not too late. And we could donate that artifact, whatever that is. Oh yeah, speaking of artifacts, I also cracked a lot of these with Clint. Because, yeah, they give you artifacts that you can give to the museum to give you, like, rewards. And one of those rewards is unlocking the sewers that are down here. And in the sewers, there's, like, a statue where you can change your profession. And that's what I did one time. I changed my profession to the other one. I don't know what it's called. The one that gives you a higher chance of finding coal. And I suppose that came in handy for a little bit. Yeah, because you need coal to turn ore into bars. And I sold the bars. I sold, yeah, lots of iridium bars. I wish I... How many did I make? Oh, you can't make iridium bars. What am I talking about? No prize this time. Oh, yeah, of course, the first prismatic shard I found. I turned it to the galaxy sword. I got the prismatic shard from a random, like, flying snake that I killed with the obsidian edge, I think it's called. The one that you get on floor 100 or 90. Yeah, floor 90 in the mines. I don't know what else I could show you. I hope I'm not forgetting anything in my explanation. Yeah, so basically, yes, strawberries in spring, blueberries in summer, cranberries in fall time, and only enough to get the money to upgrade the tools. Yeah, what I would have done differently maybe is like I said, buy the stable upgrade instead of the kitchen upgrade. So you get the horse, you can go faster. Yeah, I did buy the espresso recipe from Gus for 5,000. I think that's a good investment. What can I put in here? We can turn that into a bar. Right up here. Where am I going? I did put tappers on a lot of my trees to get, like, this stuff. Actually, one thing I would have done in retrospect is, like, not put them on, like, the maple tree. I would focus probably on, here, whatever you need to make the keg. Oak resin, yeah. Oak resin to make kegs to put more of the crops in there to make wine. Here, let's get this. Oh yeah, I went to the quarry as well. And I cleared that out. Let's go to the quarry real quick. Yeah, I quite love this game. This game is really, really good and good enough to, like, warrant lots of different playthroughs and styles. I think for my next playthrough, I want to do, like, a slingshot run, because I've never really used the slingshot, and it looks really fun. And I did not intend for that to rhyme. Oh, yeah, one thing I didn't do is actually go in here and get the golden scythe. As you can see, I don't have the golden scythe. That wasn't really a priority. It's too late to do it now. I will do that tomorrow or some other time. Oh yeah, in the desert, make sure, like I did earlier, to always have at least 3 of these so you can buy a warp totem to get to the desert ASAP instead of waiting for Pam, because she gets there at like 10:30, and that costs 500 gold. And when you're trying to make money, like $1 million in the first year, $500 could add up to a big loss. So that helps a lot. You can get there as soon as you want to. Let's put that there. Oh crap, we can go to the desert today actually and trade these in. Yeah, that'll come in handy. What else can I take to the desert? Let's take this and this and this. So we've got to use that. So we've got to take more of these. Put these here. Is that a new thing? Oh no, we have that already. Before we go anywhere, let's put that back in here. All right, back to the desert. It's just about to close. We got there just in time. Yes, staircases. Here we go. Use this to move down a level in the mines. So that's what I used. Like I said, at least trying to get to floor 100 at least once a week, which I did. And then just go until you pass out. Because the profit you'll make is way more than the, what is it, 1,000 or 1,500 it costs to revive. Here, I'd use cactus fruit for healing because it doesn't have any extra buff. So if you have a buff from the magic rock candy or spicy eel or the crab cakes or whatever, that doesn't overwrite it. Just heals your health. And this too is invaluable. Yeah, I guess plant as many of these as you can. Mushroom logs. Yeah, you need quite a bit of hardwood and moss. Speaking of moss, on that green rain day, I just went around and like collected all the moss that I could, basically. Yeah, I think that's about it. I can't believe I did it. It wasn't really difficult. It was just, what's the word? Like, I had to stay dedicated to going to the mines pretty much every day. I do remember in winter, at least, there was one day a week where I didn't go to the mines, and that was usually Sunday. Just for like, you know, it's the day of rest, so I stayed on the farm and just like kept my farm and did maintenance on my farm, whatever I felt I needed to do. Either like plant for the new season or harvest the crops or whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna put the stuff back here, this too. Oh shit. Well then, let's sell these. Let's sell that and that. Keep that on me. That's good. That's good health. I wish in the next update, Concerned Ape would allow for extra inventory. You know what? What I'll do also is refill my watering can. Oh yeah. Also, I had to buy coffee from the bar. I think I bought about 15 cups just to make into like 5 or so espressos. There we go. That's the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you enjoyed it, if you got some good tips out of it, if you learned anything, if you lost anything, please let me know in the comments below. And also let me know what other Stardew videos you'd like to see from me next. Yes, thank you. Click yes. Thank you.